narrative culture that's, is very much needed today. So Pietro, going back to you, you're, as we said, an entrepreneur, a model, and an engineer. Which of these represents you the most, do you feel like?
Well, I think what represents me the most is precisely the combination of everything. I really made, a point of my life to be versatile and to actually, enhance every aspect of my life from whatever I learned from the other fields, no matter how different from, what I did to begin with. So I always advocate for, exploring all your talents and like moving laterally as well. So, growing up, like I found myself in many situations such as, being told that you can't do one thing well if you are doing something else and so on and so forth. Whereas I found that like, for me, the more diverse the things I was doing, the more I could like apply an interdisciplinary approach to what I was doing.
So you added value in all three areas of expertise.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need to disconnect from like one reality for a while in order to have a fresh view. Like even like just simply like, I'm really passionate about fitness and working out, and just the fact, that you dedicate like a specific time of the day to working out and disconnecting, say, maybe if you're a student from your studies or if you're working from your work, that helps a lot, because you reset. It's a form of meditation, This is why people advocate meditation, because you're like disconnecting from everything. And you can achieve that in a way, just in a more like, selective way by just saying, okay, I'm going to focus on something completely different now. And that will make you forget whatever else you were doing in the other field.
For me, my form of meditation is horseback riding. So I guess everyone has their own world where you're completely happy and completely immersed in the moment, and the present is the only thing that matters. So I guess for everyone, to each their own, no? So yeah. I have a question that everyone in the team had to ask. So you were elected the world's sexiest math teacher in 2019. How do you think that's impacted your students' engagements? Do you think that the fact that you're a model added value to the students' engagement, or do you think it was a bit distracting?
So, first, let me just say that it was actually 2015, so quite a while ago.
We got the data.
Yeah, I'm actually like older than I look, unfortunately.
That's always good. Good.
No, yeah, that's a good thing. It's just like time flies, and I have very fond memories of my time at university, and luckily, like, because like at the time when I was a student, I wasn't really into social media, and like that's not what I was pursuing at all, and then like because I was modeling and working in academia at the same time, I was trying to keep the two things separate from each other in a way. But then, like many people would find my pictures online and make like some profiles and so on. And that's what eventually spurred me to make my own social media page, which like grew really big. But in a way, luckily, that was towards the end of my journey at UCL. So it was like my last year as a lecturer there. And for sure, like a lot of people started showing up to my lectures that like, who didn't belong to the course. But yeah, so that was quite funny. It's funny in retrospect. At the time, I didn't really know what was going on, to be honest. So, but yeah.